First corner kick of the evening goes the way of Lazio. The Dutchman Wesley Hoot, one of several forward here. It's Candreva, it's in! What a strike! Oh, that was travelling. It's a rocket from Candreva. And Lazio lead at San Siro inside 5 minutes. It is just what they needed.
That's exactly what they needed, Adam. You know, this is one from the training ground, one that they've worked on. Fantastic play. Ball just gets hit to the edge corner of the 18-yard box, and you see Candreva comes onto it on his right foot, and he cannot strike it any better. Handanovic can't see it. There's too many bodies for it to come through. Doesn't even have the chance to dive, and it's past him. What a finish from Antonio Candreva.
That's more like Felipe Anderson. Can he seize on the error? Still Felipe Anderson. It's a great run, and it's turned over by Candreva.
Well, let's make no mistake here. Picks out Felipe Anderson perfectly. They back off. He goes through a challenge, and it falls perfectly for Candreva on his right foot on the outside.
Perisic. That's a decent delivery into a good area, but there was just nobody there for Inter. They're saying that was a pass back, and they might have a good case.
I think the referee's given it, definitely. It's a poor decision, really, from Radu. It really is a poor decision if he's played this back. I think Berisha is saying that he just controlled it, and then Berisha jumped on it, that it wasn't a back pass, but no, you can see by his body language that he's trying to take a touch, but Berisha there should just leave it, because as soon as he makes that decision and goes for it, it opens up the opportunity for the referee and the assistants behind the goal to give that decision. I think you can see by Radu and the way that he's not looking at Berisha that he definitely meant to take the touch and clear it himself.
Well, they've done so well
to be touched, which gives the defenders a chance to go and close it down.
Berisha can, well, he mustn't be able to see anything through all of that. Medel and Telles to hit it. Well, they've blocked it.
I think it hits Maurizio there, doesn't it? You know, Telles, it's a good touch from Medel back to him. Telles hits it low and hard, but as I said earlier, it's really difficult to score. There's just so many bodies between him and the goal.
But Candreva, dispossessed by Telles. Slipped through for Icardi. He's in here, the captain, and he scored! First genuine sight of goal that Mauro Icardi has had. And he finishes for Inter, who are on terms at San Siro. And they've still got half an hour to go.
Well, we just said this is why Roberto Mancini gets him on the pitch. It's a lovely pass from Perisic, perfectly into his path. His first touch is perfect, and then you have absolutely no worries he's going to score with his second. You know, the first touch gets it out of his feet. The second one is through the legs of Berisha. But
break for Conca. Keita waiting on the edge of the area. Was that a foul? Certainly a big decision for the referee to make.
Well, it's really clumsy, isn't it? It's a stupid challenge to make and a really clumsy one, and you can understand. It's Felipe Melo again, isn't it? He really just seems to have lost his head, and you cannot make that challenge in the box on Milinkovic-Savic. You have to just hold your ground, let him have his touch and show him away from goal, and if the referee has given a penalty, which it looks like it has, he's made the completely right decision. I mean, that is an absolute head loss from Felipe Melo.
What on earth was he thinking? Inside 5 minutes, up against Samir Handanovic from the spot. It's Candreva, it's saved, and then he scores on the rebound. Lazio have the lead back with less than 4 minutes of normal time to go. Crisis, what crisis? Well,
you have to feel a little bit here for Samir Handanovic, who makes a fantastic save, diving to his right-hand side. Wasn't a great penalty from Antonio Candreva. You can see he just puts it there. I mean, Handanovic is a good save, but falls nice and comfortably for Candreva to put in the rebound. But, you know, Lazio deserve it. They've hung in there. They've been put under a lot of pressure in the second half. They really have hung in. They've started to work their way back into the game, and Felipe Melo has really got what he deserved for what was a stupid challenge.
Great save from Handanovic, but he could do nothing about the follow-up from Candreva. vital moment in the race for the Scudetto.
To everyone, as though they were going to go on and win the game, they were very much in the ascendancy. Oh my God, is that Felipe Melo again? He's going to get sent off here. That is a foot straight to the chest or neck. He has completely lost his head in this game and deservedly gets a straight red card.
It's a total and utter heads-gone from Felipe Melo, and Belia is in real distress here, and Felipe Melo is showing concern, but dearie me, he has to have a word with himself here, Felipe Melo.
Well, you question into his title credentials, and winning the title a lot of the time is about temperament, and you can see here, I mean, look at that follow-through. I think he does that on purpose. You don't have to lift your foot that high. He clears the ball first, but then, I don't know, I think it's a really bad challenge from